Hey, so let me tell you what's happening in the crypto and financial world today. It's like a roller coaster with ups and downs and a lot of behind-the-scenes action. First, the day started slow, nothing major happening in the early hours. China delayed releasing some economic data, so markets in Asia, like China and Japan, didn't have much to react to. But as the day went on, things started heating up. Here's how the day is expected to play out in UTC plus E6 time zone. 8 Psi 10 Yuan. Chill vibes, nothing unusual. 10 Yuan 15 Yuan. Things turn green, positive, because China's central bank, PBOC, injected money into the market, which usually boosts confidence. At the same time, the Japanese yen is weakening, which often helps other assets like crypto. 16 Jacker 18 Gagai. A dip, red, happens. Probably some profit-taking or market adjustments. 19 Gatter 22 Gatter. Back to green. This time, it's because of China's foreign investment, FDI, and the yen still being weak. Plus, the US dollar index, DXY, is dropping, which is good for Bitcoin and other riskier assets. 22 CAD 24 Kai. Another dip, red, as market makers, big players, might be manipulating prices a bit. L1 die, L8 dollar, green again. People are watching the reverse repo program, RRP, a fancy term for how much cash is floating around in the system. If it drops to zero, it could mean more liquidity, which is good for Bitcoin. Even though RRP usually rises at the end of the month, Bitcoin might not care if it senses extra cash is coming. Now, here's the bigger picture. Liquidity is flowing. The US Treasury is injecting a ton of money, up to $842 billion, into the system. This is like a temporary version of quantitative easing, QE, which means more cash is available. When this happens, the US dollar tends to weaken, and that's usually good for stocks, commodities, and Bitcoin. China is also pumping money. They injected 292.5 billion yuan into their market, which keeps things liquid. But Bitcoin seems to be lagging, like it's waiting for the right moment to move. Some think this is because ETFs, big investment funds, are holding back, maybe waiting to squeeze short sellers or for the yen to weaken further. Oh, and don't forget, the US is in a weird transition phase politically, Biden to Trump, which could lead to more money printing, QE. That's always something to watch. In summary, stocks, gold, Bitcoin, likely to go up. Bonds, oil, dollar, likely to go down. So it's a day of waiting, watching, and seeing how all these big moves play out. Bitcoin is like that friend who's chilling in the corner, waiting for the perfect moment to jump into the party.